Picture this with me. A quiet kitchen somewhere in upstate New York, sunlight pouring through the windows. Birds chirping outside. A 12-year-old girl named Emmy as standing at the stove flipping the most perfect, golden, buttery pancakes you've ever seen in your entire life. Just an angel, a culinary prodigy in pajamas, and right behind her, completely unsupervised, is her 66-year-old grandfather, Hank. And Hank is committing a crime. He's tiptoeing, he's whistling. He's looking around like a man who has never seen a security camera in his life. And in his hand, a spoon. A spoon that he is plunging again and again into a sugar bowl, and then dumping into a cup of premium imported Vietnamese tea. The good stuff. The kind his own son brought back from a business trip overseas. The kind you're supposed to sip and respect. 1 spoonful, 2 spoonfuls, a third one, a fourth one for confidence. By the time Emma turns around, that cup is no longer tea. That cup is dessert. That cup is essentially syrup that has been introduced to a tea bag. The question you're asking yourself right now is, how does a perfectly respectable retired grandfather from out of town end up pulling off a sugar heist in his grandkid's kitchen at 9 in the morning? Well, friend, pour yourself a cup of coffee, lock the sugar bowl, and buckle in. Because to understand how we got here, we gotta rewind the clock about 24 hours, and trust me, this story is a good one. It all starts with Mike and Sarah Bennett, couple in their mid-40s, 3 days into the vacation of a lifetime. They're somewhere tropical, somewhere expensive, somewhere with little umbrellas in the drinks. Mike is leaning back in a lounge chair, eyes closed, and he sighs, and he says, "I could stay here forever." And right on cue, Sarah sits up like she just got shocked by a wall outlet. "Oh my goodness, Mike, I just remembered Mom and Dad are arriving by train today." Mike blinks. "What?" "I got so wrapped up in this vacation, I forgot to ask the kids to meet them at the station. And see, this is where most husbands panic." But Mike's a calm guy. "Hey," he says, "it's okay. That's what family is for. I'll call Jake right now." Ring. Ring. Nothing. Voicemail, no answer. Mike says, "Jake must still be asleep. Don't worry. Let's try Emma." Ring. Ring. Nothing. Emma did not hear the phone, and honestly, why would she? She's 12. She has the auditory selectivity of a teenage cat. Meanwhile, somewhere about 1,000 miles away, an older gentleman named Hank and his wife, Ruth, are sitting on a train. Ruth turns to her husband and says, "Hank will arrive at Grand Central Station in about 15 minutes. Let's check our bags now so we don't keep the kids waiting." "Good idea," Hank says, with a little twinkle in his eye. "I brought a few special treats for the little ones." Ruth smiles. "I can't wait to see their faces." "Me neither." Back on the beach, Sarah is starting to spiral. What if Mom and Dad arrive and no one's there to meet them? And that's when Mike has the light bulb moment. "Wait a second, we have Dave, our next door neighbor. Now, let me set the scene for you. Here, because Dave Miller is an icon. Picture a guy in his 40s, standing in his driveway, with his golden retriever, Captain Biscuit, sitting in the front seat of his car. And Dave is leaning into the window and going, "Okay, Captain, one paw on the wheel, no speeding." Phone rings. He picks up. He hears Mike's voice and he immediately goes, well, if it isn't my favorite vacationing neighbor. I hate to interrupt whatever ridiculous thing you're doing. Mike laughs. Too late, Dave. Captain Biscuit was about 2 minutes away from earning his driver's license. Listen, Mike says, getting serious. My parents are arriving at Grand Central in 15 minutes. Neither Jake nor Emmy as answering the phone. Would you mind heading over to my house and getting the kids moving? Could you send Jake and Emma to pick up Grandma and Grandpa at Grand Central Station? And Dave doesn't even hesitate. He just goes, "Say no more, buddy. I'm on it. We'll have those kids out the door before your folks even step off the train." Mike hangs up and turns to Sarah. This is why having great neighbors feels like having family next door. Problem solved. Sweetheart, everything's under control. You don't have to worry about a thing. Let's enjoy the rest of this beautiful vacation. Sarah melts. What would I do without you? You always know how to make everything feel okay. Meanwhile, Dave is already walking up the Bennett's front porch, muttering to Captain Biscuit, "Come on, buddy. We've got a little neighborhood mission. Let's go wake up the Bennett kids. I hope they're not still dreaming." He knocks. Door opens. Jake, 16, hair sticking straight up, eyes barely open. "Good morning, Mr. Miller." "Morning, Jake. Your dad just called me. Grandma and Grandpa are gonna be at Grand Central in about 15 minutes. Your dad needs you and Emma to go pick them up." Jake doesn't even flinch. "Thanks for letting us know, Mr. Dave. We'll head out right away. Thanks again. Have a great day." "You too. Buddy, give your grandparents a big hug for me." Jake closes the door, immediately yells up the stairs, "IMMA, Grandma and Grandpa are almost here." And from upstairs, a voice goes, "Did you say Grandma and Grandpa are here? Oh my gosh, I can't believe they're finally here. Call Marcus and have him bring the car around. I'm going to change. I'll be downstairs in 2 minutes." Marcus, by the way, is the family driver, drives the kids to school every day, sharp suit, sharper sense of humor. 2 minutes later, the car is at the curb. Jake and Emma jump in. They are on the case. Perfect. Let's go give them the best welcome ever. Now, cut to Grand Central Station.
The conductor's voice comes over the speaker.
"Ladies and gentlemen, our next stop is Grand Central Station, New York City. Please make sure you have all personal belongings with you before exiting the train." Hank pats his wife's hand. "Here we are. Our adventure in the city begins. And the best part, Ruth says, is seeing those two smiling faces. I wonder how much they've grown since Christmas. Only one way to find out." They step off the train. Hank takes Ruth's arm. "Watch your step, sweetheart."
"Thank you, dear."
"You're welcome." "Let's sit here for a moment."
The little ones should arrive any second.
They sit. They wait. And Ruth, bless her heart, immediately starts spiraling. I can't wait to hug them. I've been waiting for ages.
Where are they? Do you think they forgot we were coming?
Hank chuckles.
Of course they didn't, dear. I'm sure they're on their way.
You know those two? They'd never miss the chance to see us. And right on cue goes the ANDMA, goes the ANDPA. Two kids come barreling across the station. Like missiles, Emma slams into Ruth in a full-body hug. Grandma, I missed you so much. It's so good to see you, Grandpa. How was the trip? Are you tired? Did you have to wait long? Hank laughs. Not at all. Seeing you two makes the whole trip worth it. Ruth wipes her eyes. Now our trip truly begins. Marcus, the driver, walks up, perfectly polite. Good afternoon, Mr. and Mrs. Bennett. Welcome to New York. It's a pleasure to see you again. Grandma, Grandpa. Jake says, this is Marcus. He drives us to school every day. It's very nice to meet you, Marcus. Ruth says, the pleasure is mine, ma'am.
Let me help you with that. We've got plenty of room.
Come on, Grandma and Grandpa. Emma says,
Let's go home. We've missed you so much.
it's wonderful to be here with all of you. Cut to the house. Front door swings open.
Welcome home, and Mrs. Bennett, Marcus says.
Thank you, Marcus.
I've got Grandpa's suitcase.
Come on, Grandma and Grandpa.
Emma says, leading them in. Let's get you settled.
It's wonderful to be here with you too. And then, with the seriousness of a Secret Service agent, Ruth opens her bag and goes, I brought a few little treats from home. Fresh strawberry jam, made with berries from our garden. And, of course, your favorite cookies. Emma's eyes go wide. Grandma, I've looked everywhere and nothing tastes as good as your strawberry jam. It tastes like summer at your house. Jake grabs a cookie. And these are still my favorite cookies in the world. No one makes them like you do, Grandma. That's because every batch is made with a little extra love. Hank chimes in. Your grandma started baking these 2 days before the trip. This is the best surprise ever. And then Jake's phone rings. Dad's calling. Hi, Dad. Hey, buddy, did you and Emma make it to the station? We sure did. Grandma and Grandpa are here with us right now. Oh, thank goodness. Honestly, we got lucky. Mr. Miller came over and woke me up. Sounds like Dave saved the day. Everything worked out. Dad, Grandma and Grandpa are having a great time. All right, buddy. Now that Grandma and Grandpa are safe and sound, take good care of them for us. Don't worry, Dad, we've got everything under control. We'll spoil them until you get home. That's exactly what I wanted to hear.
Your mom and I will be home tomorrow.
Sounds good, Dad. Just enjoy your vacation. We'll take good care of Grandma and Grandpa. Ruth, eyes a little misty, looks at her grandkids. They're growing up so fast. We couldn't be in better hands. Emma claps her hands. Now we can really enjoy the rest of your vacation. Mom and Dad will be home tomorrow. Come on, Grandma and Grandpa. Let me show you your room. She leads them up the stairs like a tiny tour guide. We thought you'd like the garden view and the rocking chair by the window. I hope you'll feel right at home here. Ruth gasps. Oh, Emma, this is beautiful. And this is your bathroom. The kitchen is downstairs, and there are snacks in the pantry whenever you want. If you need anything at all, just call me and I'll come running. I hope you'll stay with us for a long, long time. Ruth cups Emma's face. You're the sweetest girl in the world. Hank, looking around, mutters, this room is nicer than most hotels. Then we did our job. And this house is much better because you're here. We already feel so loved. That's exactly how we want you to feel.
This is going to be the best week ever.
We couldn't ask for a warmer welcome. Then Emma claps her hands again. You both must be tired and hungry after the trip. Let me make the pancakes I'm most proud of. Oh, I would love that. They're fluffy, buttery, and absolutely perfect. Ruth grins. Well, then I'd love to try these famous pancakes. Yay, you won't regret it, Grandma. And pancakes always taste better with tea. The tea. The tea returns. Jake jumps in, not just any tea. Dad bought this premium tea during a business trip to Vietnam, he said. It's one of the best teas he's ever tasted. Hank perks up. Oh, really? Now you've got my attention. Come on, Grandma. The kitchen is waiting for us. I think you're really going to love this tea, Grandpa. I'm sure I will. Jake, Emma's at the stove. I've been practicing pancakes for weeks. I really want them to turn out perfect for you guys. Today isn't just breakfast. I want to make it feel special for all of us. And Jake, brewing the tea with the seriousness of a samurai, says good tea takes patience. You can't rush something meant to be perfect. Ruth leans into Hank. Look at them. They're doing all this just for us, and somehow that's the most beautiful gift we could ask for. Jake says careful. This TA special. Everything has to be just right for Grandpa's tea. He really takes his tea seriously. Emma giggles. I know. I've never seen such concentration. And then, oh, you know what's coming?
Hank, the patriarch, walks into the kitchen, sees the cup, sees the sugar bowl, and gets ideas.
Let's make it interesting, he whispers. Just a little, or maybe a lot. Pancakes are ready. Emma calls. This is going to be perfect. Then she walks over to the cup. Sniffs. Smells strong. She squints. Grandma, what did you do? Ruth, equally confused, says, all right, I may have improved it. Then they both look at the cup. Wait, why does it look sweeter than mine? W hat O A. Te hat I ate is sugar with a hint of tea. Okay, that explains a lot. Emma turns. Grandpa, did you add sugar? Hank, with the face of a man caught red-handed but unrepentant, shrugs. Just a spoon, maybe two. Ruth bursts out laughing. All right? I think we've officially upgraded this to dessert tea. You and your sweet tooth never change. Life's better with a little sugar anyway. Emma plates everything up. Grandma, this is the real American-style pancake. Try it while it's still warm. This is soft buttery and just the right amount of sweet. Ruth takes a bite, closes her eyes. Yes, that's exactly how it's supposed to taste. Now, this is happiness on a plate. Honestly, this might be the sweetest thing I've ever tasted. You really did a wonderful job, sweetheart. We're really glad you're here with us. You should stay as long as you want. This afternoon, we'll take you around the city and show you everything. Cut to Manhattan, Times Square, tourists everywhere. Jake, walking with his grandparents, says, okay, I still can't believe Grandpa and Grandma are actually in this city with us. That's because this is when things get interesting. Hank says it's like the whole world is inside one building, except this world has better air conditioning. Hank straightens up like a soldier. I am having fun. This is my fun posture. Ruth pats him on the arm. Mom! Whatever you say, dear. Emma laughs. Grandpa, that looks like you're waiting for a tax audit. Dignity is optional. Fun is mandatory. And then they hit the photo booth. Jake holds up bunny ears. Grandpa, you need these. It looks like something I shouldn't trust. Trust me. You're about to become iconic if your friends see this. I'm saying the little ones talked me into it. That's exactly why it's perfect. If it feels a little chaotic, it means we did it right. At this point, I think I've officially lost custody of my dignity. Emma yells. Okay, 3 seconds left. No more thinking. Just pick a face and live with it. I ate up Lou I row this thing is eating my entire face right now. Nope. Don't fix it. This is actually perfect. This is peak photo energy. 2, 1 smiley. So, just to be clear, are we smiling or are we just hoping for survival here? Honestly, that's kind of the rule here. Hank, fumbling with the headband, mutters, this thing is fighting me, huh? I didn't agree to this level of difficulty. Don't overthink it, Grandpa. Just let it happen. The photos print out. They look at them. And they are gloriously bad. Okay. I genuinely don't know if that was genius or complete chaos. That's going to be one of those photos you keep forever, no matter how embarrassing. Yeah. Okay. We are absolutely framing this. No discussion. This is going on the fridge, the wall, and probably every family album we ever have. I look like I got into a fight with a pillow and the pillow won. I don't even know where my eyes are in this photo, but I love it anyway. Best 5 minutes of controlled chaos I've ever experienced. That's the best kind of chaos. Ice cream next. I don't trust you. When you say that, I do. I'm committed now. We're officially adopted by chaos. Ruth sighs. Still can't believe that happened. It went exactly how it should have. The best things never go as planned. This is the kind of day you remember forever, and I never want to forget it. Good. Because we're just getting started. Oh no.
What's next?
Something we definitely didn't plan. That's the best kind. Ruth squeezes Hank's hand. Life feels lighter when you laugh like this.
Yeah.
It really does.
Let's keep walking then.
Next stop, ice cream shop. But not just any ice cream shop, the kind where a robot makes your ice cream. Grandma, Grandpa, wait until you see this. This place has a robot that makes your ice cream. Ruth blinks.
A robot makes dessert.
Now, well, I guess I really am in the future.
Hank watches the little arm wearing around. I have to admit, that little machine moves faster than I do before my morning coffee. See, you don't even have to talk to anyone. You just tap the screen and the robot does the rest. 1 strawberry for Grandma, vanilla for Grandpa, and chocolate for the rest of us. I can't believe people see this every day. Pretty cool. Right. That robot sure makes ice cream fast, but I'm pretty sure it can't add the secret ingredient your grandma puts into everything. And what secret ingredient is that? Love and maybe a little extra sugar. That explains Grandpa's sweet tooth. Okay, let's find a table. Hank takes a bite, pauses, eyes go wide. That's delicious. So, robot approved. Very much so. Then Emma points, Grandma, you missed a spot. There, much better. Thank you, sweetheart. You take such good care of us. Hank, watching them, says, quietly turns out the sweetest part of this trip isn't the ice cream at all. And right on cue, Jake's phone rings. It's Dad. Hey, buddy, your mom and I are at the gate now, just waiting to board. How's everything back home? Do you guys need anything from us? You don't need to worry about a thing, Dad. Everything's under control, actually better than under control. We just got back from showing Grandma and Grandpa around the city. Right now, the whole crew is relaxing in the living room. That's exactly what I wanted to hear. We're about to board, and your mom may have gone a little overboard with the gifts. We've got souvenirs, some special tea, and a few things Emmy is going to absolutely love. But you should probably prepare yourselves. We've got a surprise waiting for you too. Let's just say Grandpa may have become the newest fashion icon in town. Hank, in the background, I prefer the term trendsetter. Dad, you have to see the pictures. Grandpa wore bunny ears and somehow looked cooler than all of us. Sarah's voice comes on. Hi, sweetheart. I can't wait to see all of you. Take good care of Grandma and Grandpa tonight. Okay. And please don't let Grandpa turn his tea into dessert. Too late. Mom, that ship has officially sailed. Grandpa's tea has already crossed over into dessert. Hank, from across the room, in my defense, it was a very small mountain of sugar. Okay, we love you all. See you tomorrow morning. Love you too. See you tomorrow. Then Ruth claps her hands. You two have spent the whole day taking such wonderful care of us. Now it's my turn to take care of you.
How about I make you both some dinner?
I'll make one of your dad's favorite meals from when he was your age. Classic honey roasted chicken with creamy mashed potatoes. I'm helping. And tonight I'm learning all the secrets. Come on, Grandma. You can't teach me without the official apron. Ruth ties an apron around her granddaughter.
Well, if I'm going to share the family secrets, I suppose I should dress the part.
What made Dad love this so much?
The honey helped. But the real secret was that we always made it together.
So it tastes like family.
Exactly, sweetheart.
Tonight's going to be special. Emma adds the honey. That's perfect. Look at that. Grandma. Beautiful. Jake, Dad is going to be so jealous he missed this. Comfort food should always be simple.
Now this is exactly the right amount of sugar.
Huh. Tell me something about Dad when he was my age.
Ruth smiles to herself. Your father once tried to build a treehouse without reading the instructions.
That sounds exactly like Dad. He was stubborn. But he had a very good heart. Dinner is served. I hope it tastes just like your dad remembers. It already smells like home. Best cooking lesson ever. Hank raises his glass. Being here with you two is the best part of our trip. I was thinking the exact same thing. We really are surrounded by love. After dinner, Ruth stretches. That was a wonderful day. I think this rocking chair upstairs is calling my name. Don't stay up too late, you three. She heads upstairs, and the 8 Andy, her footsteps fade. Hank lowers his voice and leans in. Jake, Emma, come here. This is top secret. Jake's eyes go wide. What is it, Grandpa? Is this an actual secret? A very important one. And we cannot let Grandma hear a word. Do either of you know what tomorrow is? And no, I don't mean your parents coming home. Dad only told us they'd be home tomorrow.
Is there something else?
Hank exhales.
Tomorrow is your grandma's 65th birthday.
She spent 2 full days baking cookies and making strawberry jam for you too. And I'm almost certain she forgot all about her own birthday. Emma gasps.
Oh my gosh! We have to make tomorrow the best birthday she's ever had.
Don't worry, Grandpa. We'll take care of everything. We have to call Mom and Dad right now.
Phone rings.
Mike picks up.
Hey, buddy, did something happen?
Dad.
We've got a small change of plans.
Tomorrow is Grandma's 65th birthday.
Day. Emma and I
are going to keep Grandma busy all day by taking her around the city. That gives you and Mom plenty of time to turn the house into Birthday Central.
Mike, in the airport, lights up.
Oh, that is an excellent plan. We already bought a lot of gifts. Now, we'll pick up flowers and a birthday cake, too.
Just act like you don't know a thing.
We want Grandma completely surprised.
Don't worry, Dad. By tomorrow, Grandma's going to have the birthday of a lifetime. Operation Surprise Birthday starts now. And tomorrow?
First thing in the morning, we'll pick up flowers and the birthday cake.
The next morning, the crack of dawn, Mike and Sarah are sneaking into their own house like burglars, arms full of bags, balloons, gift boxes. I feel like we're sneaking into our own house. That's because we are. You made it.
You made it?
Did Grandma suspect anything?
Not at all. She has no idea. Perfect. Tomorrow morning, we'll get the flowers and cake and give Grandma a birthday she'll never forget. There's nothing better than waking up in a house full of people you love. Jake comes downstairs, whisper yelling. Do I look too excited? Only if Grandma can hear your heartbeat from upstairs. Then Emma walks into the kitchen full of false innocence. Grandma, it's such a beautiful day outside. Jake, and I want to take you and Grandpa to Times Square to see the giant 4D screens and maybe visit a museum too. Will you come with us? Ruth, oblivious as a sunbeam, says, of course, sweetheart, as long as I'm with you too, I'm happy anywhere. Then we should probably get going early if we want to beat the traffic. Mom and Dad said their flight was delayed, so they won't be home until late tonight. So today, it's just the four of us. Sounds like a perfect day to me. Let's go make some memories. Door closes. Front porch goes silent.
And Mike, peeking through the curtains, whispers, I think we're clear.
All right.
The guest of honor has officially left the building.
Good. Then we should probably get to work. Okay, let's make a plan. Balloons, flowers, cake, gifts, decorations, and candles. 65 candles might be a fire hazard, but we'll figure it out. Let's go with one candle and save the house. I want her to walk in and feel how loved she is. After everything she's done for this family, she deserves that. Let's give her a birthday she'll never forget. Meanwhile, the kids are at a vintage car museum. They walk into a room, and Hank stops dead in his tracks. Wow, this place is incredible. Walking in here feels like stepping back in time. Wait until you see what's in this next room. He turns a corner, and there she is, a classic candy apple red Mustang. Hank just stares. Oh my goodness. Hey, would you look at that? Jake?
That right there is the car I had pinned all over my dorm room in college.
You see, that Jake. I saved up for months just to buy a model of this car. Look at those lines. That is pure art. Emma yelps. Grandpa, behind you. He spins, almost trips, and Jake yells, Grandpa, I know dignity is optional, but crashing into museum exhibits was not part of today's itinerary. Well, that was close. I blame the car.
She's still every bit as distracting as she was 50 years ago.
Ruth, dry as toast says.
And after all these years, I'm still competing with a Mustang.
Not a chance. Sweetheart, you were always the better looking classic. Grandpa, that was smooth. Very smooth. Dad would be proud. Well, I suppose I can share him with the car for one more minute. 1 minute is all I need. Okay, everybody freeze. This definitely needs a picture. Smile, Grandpa. Try not to fall in love all over again. Perfect. Grandma wins. But the car came in a very close second. Then Ruth wanders over to another display case. Stops, her face changes. Hank, look at this. It looks exactly like the doll my mother gave me for my 7th birthday. I never thought I'd see anything like it again. Grandma, Emma asks softly, was it made with that little bit of extra love you always talk about? When I look at it, I can almost smell my old bedroom and hear my mother singing. It all feels like yesterday. Mom and Dad always say that's what family is. We hold on to each other's memories. And no matter how much time passes, the things built with love always find their way back to us. Ruth blinks back tears. That may be the most beautiful thing anyone has ever said to me. I thought I came to the city to see something new. Instead, I found a precious piece of myself. I feel so very loved. Hank squeezes her hand. Life is always better when moments connect like this. You come looking at history, and somehow history looks right back at you. Maybe this is the most beautiful gift any of us can receive. Jake grins. We just spent the afternoon walking through the past. Now it's time to show you the future. Times Square. Lights, noise, insanity. A giant holographic shark swimming above their heads. Oh, Hank. It looks like the sun decided to come back out just for the night. Emma, is that shark going to stay up there forever, or should we start running? Don't worry, Grandpa. It's not real. It's just a hologram. This is the giant Ferdy screen I told you about this morning. Pretty amazing, right? I feel like a tiny character in a science fiction movie. Everything is so bright, so fast, and somehow it still feels magical. I think I need sunglasses. This place is brighter than that photo booth. That's kind of what New York does. It feels chaotic at first, and then somehow it becomes beautiful. Ruth wraps her arms around both grandkids. All these lights are beautiful, but they still don't shine as brightly as the love I've felt today. No matter how much the world changes, this right here will always be my favorite view. Then they walk past a makeup store. Ruth pauses, looks in the window. Well, would you look at that? Do you want to go in and take a look? You know, when I was younger, I never felt fully dressed without a red lipstick. Then we absolutely have to fix that. We need something classic, bold, beautiful, and impossible to ignore. This one feels exactly like you. Oh, my dear, it's just perfect. And every time you wear it, I want you to think of me. Sweetheart, I'm not sure red lipstick is meant for grandmothers. Grandma. Red lipstick is for anyone who still knows how to light up a room. And trust me, you still do. Hank chimes in. She always has. Well, with a team like this, how can I say no? She tries it on, looks in the mirror, smiles like a teenager. Well, I think I remember this woman. She looks beautiful. Thank you, sweetheart. This may be the loveliest gift I've received all day. Hank kisses her cheek. There she is.
The most beautiful woman in New York City.
Okay. Grandma, your makeover isn't over yet. Oh, my goodness. What are you two planning now? Today is all about you and Grandpa, and our only job is to spoil you. Cut to a massage chairs, lots of buttons. So many buttons. Ooh, I'm not sure I trust any chair with this many buttons. Grandpa, if Grandma's doing it, you're doing it too. I just want the record to show that I was pressured into this. He sits down. hits a button, the chair roars to life. The whole thing starts vibrating, rolling, kneading. Good heavens, the chair is alive. Relax. Hank, you look like you're preparing for takeoff, huh? A few seconds pass. Hank's whole face changes. His shoulders drop. He sighs like a man who has finally found peace. I hate to admit it, but this is surprisingly wonderful. That's what happens when you trust your grandchildren. Manicure time. Emmy as helping pick colors. Hank, who has clearly never picked a nail polish in his life, holds up a bottle of fluorescent orange. If I'm voting, we should go with something bold.
This one, it says confidence.
Grandpa. That color says traffic cone. Sweetheart, I love your enthusiasm. But maybe not tonight. I was trying to help you make a statement. Mission accomplished.
We'll just make a slightly different statement. Let's go with timeless.
Ruth. Lying back sighs, I came to New York expecting museums and trains, not a spa day. This has been one of the happiest days of my life. Meanwhile, back at the house, Mike is in full General of the Army mode. Sarah is hanging banners. Mike is arranging flowers. I forgot how good you are at this. When it's for my mom, I want to do every part of it myself. She spent her whole life making birthdays special for everyone else. I want her to feel what that love looks like coming back to her. And the kind of father our kids will always look up to. I learned from the best. She's going to feel so loved. I think we're ready. Everything looks perfect. Now it's time to bring our birthday girl home. He grabs his phone. And let's keep it a secret until the very last second. We're all set. Bring Grandma and Grandpa home. And remember, keep the surprise alive until they walk through the door. You got it, Dad. All right, team, let us head home. Now, the kids and grandparents are walking toward the car, Marcus waiting, everything going smoothly. And then Hank pulls Jake aside. Jake, hold on a second. I want you to take Grandma home without me.
Without you?
I want to stop by a bakery and pick up a birthday cake for her myself. Are you sure, Grandpa?
Do you want me to come with you?
I'm sure. After 65 birthdays, I still like surprising that woman. I'll be fine. I can manage on my own. Go on. Now, pause right there.
Because Hank is 66 years old, he is not from New York.
He has the navigational instincts of a man who has never seen a Manhattan grid. But he is committed. Jake takes Ruth home. They walk in. Ruth looks around. Wait a minute. Where's your grandfather? Grandpa said he wanted to meet up with an old friend for a few minutes. He said not to wait up. He'll be home before you know it. After all these years, that man still knows how to keep a secret. They walk inside. Mike and Sarah are bursting trying to act normal. Mom, Dad, it's so good to see you. I'm so happy you're here. Mom, oh, me too, dear. How are you feeling?
Are you tired after such a big day?
Tired. Maybe a little. But happy. More than I can put into words. We kept her very busy today. She handled New York like a pro. Being here with all of you, that's The greatest gift I could ever ask for. Come inside, Mom. The night's still young. Meanwhile, 3 blocks away, Hank Bennett is at a bakery, squinting at a display case. All right, this is more complicated than I expected. A young baker steps forward.
Good evening, sir. Are you looking for a birthday cake?
Yes, it's my wife's birthday. That's wonderful. Happy birthday to her.
Any idea what she likes?
Well, she loves chocolate and something with fruit. She likes simple things, but everything she makes tastes like it came from love. Got it. Something classic, elegant, not too heavy. This one is our signature vanilla berry cake, light, fresh, and very celebratory. That looks perfect. We can also add a custom message on top if you'd like. Yes. Right. Happy birthday, my love. That's very sweet, sir. She's gonna love it. She deserves the best birthday she's ever had. Happy birthday to your wife, sir. Thank you. Tonight is going to mean everything to her.
Hey, do you happen to sell flowers as well?
Sorry, sir, we don't. But that's a great idea for a birthday. There's a flower shop just 2 blocks down that way. You'll see a red awning. 2 blocks. Got it. Walk straight.
Then turn right at the corner with the coffee shop. You can't miss it.
Perfect. Thank you, son. She's a lucky woman. Let's make this right. He walks out, heads to the flower shop.
Good evening, sir.
How can I help you?
It's my wife's birthday.
That's lovely. Happy birthday to her.
What kind of flowers do women usually love here?
For birthdays, a lot of people choose roses or peonies. They're classic and very meaningful. Roses are always a safe and beautiful choice. Yes, that one feels right simple. Like her. She's going to love this combination. Thank you. This should be enough to make her smile. All right, let's go home. He steps out, looks around, and his entire face just falls. Wait a second. I've seen this place before.
No, this can't be right. He spins. Looks the other way.
Okay. I think I might be a little lost. Back at the house, Sarah looks at the clock. Where's Dad? We're almost ready for the surprise, he said. He went to buy a birthday cake for Grandma. Alone. Yeah. He said he'd be right back. He should have been back by now. Maybe he just took a wrong turn. Hank, in the middle of Manhattan. All right, this is not good. Okay, that's definitely not the same corner. Jake, where did your grandfather go? Don't worry, Grandma.
He'll be back soon.
That man always has his own little adventures.
Sarah whispers urgently, don't worry, son.
I'll ask Marcus to go find him.
Thanks, Dad. I just hope Grandpa's okay.
He will be. Your grandfather's tougher than he looks. Marcus, I need a favor. My dad may be lost somewhere in the city. Can you help me find him?
Hank, walking down the sidewalk, cake in one hand, flowers in the other, sweating slightly. Woo! New York is bigger when you're carrying cake. Worth every step. All right, Hank, let's get your girl home and her birthday surprise. Ruth, back at the house, getting nervous.
Mike, your father has been gone a long time.
I'm sure he's all right. Mom, please. Might go look for him. Your mom's right. It's not like him to be gone this long. Grandma, don't worry. Grandpa always finds his way back to you. Marcus is still looking for him. All right, I'm going to find him. Call us as soon as you see him. And then the door opens. Did I miss anything? Ruth jumps. At a Inca, you scared me. I'm sorry. Sweetheart, I got a little turned around, but I couldn't come home without these. He hands her the flowers. Hank, they're beautiful. I knew he'd make it. Grandpa always makes an entrance. I can finally breathe again. Marcus, thank you. Happy to help, sir. I owe you one. Careful with that. It survived Manhattan. Then it deserves a medal. Now everybody's home. That's all I wanted. Well, I think I finally found my way. Emma grabs Ruth's hand. Grandma, there's still one more surprise waiting for you upstairs. One more surprise. She walks up. Door opens, banners, balloons, candles, the whole family, happy birthday. My goodness. This is the most wonderful birthday I have ever had. Hank steps forward with the cake. I think this belongs to the birthday girl. Make a wish, sweetheart. The family gathers around and sings the traditional birthday song to her. She leans down to blow out the candle. And right as she does, her dentures fall right out onto the cake. The entire room freezes for half a second and then absolutely loses it. Well, I guess my teeth wanted a taste before I did. Hank, wiping tears of laughter, says even without your teeth, you're still the most beautiful woman I've ever known. Hank, you always know exactly what to say. See, even your smile was excited tonight. Then Mike kneels beside his mother. Mom, can I tell you something? You never have to ask. Everything I am, I owe to you. The husband I try to be, the father I hope my kids remember, even the work I do every day. It all started with what you taught me. Thank you for believing in me long before I believed in myself. Ruth's eyes fill. Oh, Mike. To me, you will always be my little boy. I don't care how many meetings you run, how big your company becomes, or how many people call you sir. When I look at you, I still see the little boy who used to run into my arms and tell me about his day. I love you, Mom. I love you too, sweetheart. Mike straightens up. Actually, there's one more surprise I've been saving. Next month, I have a business trip to Vietnam, and I've decided I don't want to go alone. Emma gasps. You mean all of us? One big family trip. WEREGOINGTOVIAITNAM. Mom, this trip is our birthday gift to you. I want us to make new memories together on the other side of the world. Mike, that's the most thoughtful gift I could ever imagine. Hank wraps his arm around Ruth. Well, Ruth, looks like your birthday just turned into an international adventure. Grandma, no matter where we go,
This will always be one of my favorite nights.
Tonight reminded me of something very important. Home isn't a place. It's the people who make you feel loved. I guess we're exactly where we're supposed to be. And somehow, every year with you gets better. That's because I get to spend it with all of you. I think this might be the best day we've ever had. And next stop, Vietnam. The greatest gift in life is not what we receive, but who we get to share it with. And then, suddenly, from across the room, Ruth shoots up like she's been struck by lightning. Oh my God, I forgot something.
What? To be continued.